You're interested in comic book conservation, please join us on Facebook at the Comic Book Conservation Community, where we have a gathering of experts in the industry, and you can ask all of your questions that you need to know about what you need to do to conserve and preserve these beautiful works of art. Please join Dr. Paul from Liberty Hill Comics, Phantom Phil from Phantom Restorations, and myself, Captain Larry from Flying L Comics, every Sunday night on YouTube. At 8:35 p.m. Eastern, we talk about everything comic conservation and what's happening in the market. So please come join us. You can find us at Liberty Hill Comics on YouTube and Flying L Comics on YouTube. Well, I want to start off by apologizing to everybody. I did receive this book back from CGC quite some time ago, and I didn't realize until today that I never made a follow-up video. So let's talk about this book. So, from the previous videos we looked at, this book came to us from Heritage Auction House quite some time ago. Now, it came to us as a slight C1 2.5 and said restoration includes a small amount of glue on the spine. Now, if you look at the grader's notes here, this book was graded at the end of April. So it'd only been in the slab for really about 4 months before it came into my possession, and I started working on it in September of 2024. So again, restoration, small amount of glue on spine of cover, multiple spine splits, piece out of the cover, small amount of glue on spine. Now, as we found out, that was not actually the case. Once we got it apart, we realized that it was 100% split. I mean, how do you miss that? It was only in the slab for really a few months. And then the being split 100% in half, and then finding that the first wrap was also split in half and 100% glued to the spine. It was not a small amount of glue on the spine, it was a large amount. So I'm not sure what happened with the grader at CGC when they did this book. But once we got it apart, we realized that we were now fully committed to not removing just a small amount of glue, but a very large amount of glue. I mean, look at this right here on the back cover. It's quite obvious the whole thing was glued together. And then we had to start the arduous task of putting everything back together. Once the glue was removed and we had the pieces, we could actually sit down and look at them. They they were clean, they were de-acidified, and it was time to come up with a plan to put everything back. So, looking at this first wrap, it was really missing quite a lot of material. We really needed to get everything back together, shape it, and looking at this image, you can see how much material was actually missing. So this was going to get leaf casted. So we moved it over to our tray and we soaked it in calcium hydroxide to get nice and wet. Then we carefully moved it over the pieces, that is, of the wrap, over to the vacuum table. And after several tries, finally got it lined up. Once it was lined up, we turned the vacuum table on. So we got a good pull down, and then we went to work with the liquid pulp. We filled in the spine, and it was a good color match. So I was really happy about that. So once it was laid out, it was trimmed. This was a double-sided leaf cast, so we didn't really get any seams or anything showing on either side. It came out really, really nice. I really liked the color match. The texture was perfect. Everything was nice. It was like one new wrap. So once it was back together, we looked at it. It's got a brand new spine. The original staples were inserted correctly. Everything about this book came out fantastic. Everything was separated. The first wrap was mended, everything was inserted. So then we took a second look here at our original work. Here's the original label, which we mailed back into CGC. And that's basically to take it off of the census. So if you're going to do this kind of work, always include the original label. So we remove the book from the census count so we keep it accurate.
Many months later.
What a transformation. A 2.5 purple label to a 4.0 conserved grade. This book really shined. I mean, the colors popped on all the pages. The cover looks wonderful. It's back in one piece. Looking at the back cover, it's nice and clean. Everything is well preserved. I was very happy with the outcome. Looking at the grader's notes, it was conserved at a 4.0 with creamed off-white pages. Interior lightened. Conservation includes leaf casting to the interior and cover. Interior reinforced. Cover cleaned. Grader's notes. Tear left center of the back cover. Multiple stains on the cover. Multiple crease cover. Breaks color. Wear spine breaks color. So these are all acceptable notes. We knew what we were getting into when we sent it off. All in all, I think this is a complete win. The book was de-acidified, which we know we pull all the acids out of the paper and leave an alkaline reserve. So even in the slab, this book is going to be preserved for the next 100 years. These books that they're put in uh, with acid still in the paper, they start disintegrating. And we don't want that to happen to a precious work of art like this. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I try to put out a video quite often, every week or two. And also, please join us on our weekly live show on Sunday nights. Thanks for watching.